Hi, this is Brandon Todd at Medicare.gov. You know, for years we've been helping our clients find the right Medicare Part D prescription drug plan. It's not something that we really make any money on. It's kind of a service that we do for our clients. But we found that in the last few years that people are able to use the tools available on the government website, Medicare.gov, that have really come a long way in order to find the best plan for themselves without having to be dependent on any agent. So we decided to make this video for you to show you exactly how you can go through the Medicare.gov website. There's a little tool there that will help you compare all the plans that are available for you in your area with your prescription drugs that you take and even the pharmacies you prefer. And you can put all that information in and it'll come out and it'll show you the actual out-of-pocket cost that you'll have with all of these different plans for the next year, assuming nothing changes, of course. And you can make a good informed decision which plan is best for you in your specific situation. You can click right there how to enroll right online. Most people are finding that they can do this in about, no longer than 30 minutes. They can go through, have the whole thing done, and put it behind them. So I've asked Frank Bryant on my team to walk you through this step by step. The Medicare.gov website, it's really good. There's a few places where you can go down the wrong path and you get confused and lost. But if you'll do it exactly like he says to do it, just watch the whole video he's going to show you. Take a few notes because you're going to go through this yourself in a minute. Do it exactly as he says. If you're like 99.5% of the population, you'll get through without a hitch and you'll be able to move on. As always, we're here to help you. And here's Frank.
Hello everybody, this is Frank Bryant over at Medigap360. We are going to go over how to get yourself enrolled in the Medicare Part D drug program and have Medicare pay for your prescription drug medications. You're going to need to get a few things in front of you before we begin. You're going to need a piece of paper, you're going to need a pen or a pencil, and you're going to need a list of all of your medications and the dosages that you take. This is going to consist of your primary maintenance medications. If you don't have any of this material in front of you, please pause this video, take a minute, go grab it, and then come back and restart the video. For everyone else who's ready to go, let's go ahead and continue on to the Medicare.gov website. Now you can do this by clicking on the link that you see below this video, or you can go to your browser bar and type in Medicare.gov and it'll take you right there. Once you're there, you should be seeing this screen in front of you right now. Now the first thing we're going to do is we are going to click on the Find Health and Drug Plans on the Medicare.gov site, as you can see here. Once we click on that, it will take us to the general search criteria. Now this is where you're going to put in your exact zip code of where you are. Simply type it in and then hit Find Plans directly below that bar. Now in many cases there's going to be a pop-up window that comes up that's going to ask you to choose your county. This happens because a lot of zip codes have several counties in them. For our purposes we will choose Williamson County, where I live, and hit Continue. Now on this section here we are in step 1 of 4 of Enter Information. Now because we are targeting this video to people who are not on low-income subsidy, the results that you'll see on here, or the input that you're going to put on this section, doesn't change the end result. So in this instance, we are going to put I don't know what coverage I have in the first section, and then we're going to put I don't know in the second section. Go ahead and hit Continue to Plan Results directly below. Now this is the really important part of this tutorial here. This is step 2 of 4, Enter Your Drugs. This is what makes or breaks the entire program for you. For those of you who don't take any drugs, which there are several out there, just go ahead and click on I don't take any drugs button below the green box that you see here. For everyone else, you're going to go and enter in your drugs one at a time in the Find My Drugs taskbar. Now that is located in the top of this green box. You'll see type the name of your drug. For example, on this we are going to put a very simple generic drug, and then we're going to go through a more expensive name brand drug. The first name of the drug we'll try is something very common like levothyroxine. Now you'll notice as I'm typing in this, it's already completed my selection for me. This has a very intuitive and powerful autofill engine on it, so even if you're not the best speller, it'll start correcting it for you and filling in the gaps for you. Now as you can see, a pop-up window occurs and you'll see that it automatically selects the most common dosage for the drug that you've typed in, and it defaults to the most common quantity per month. Now, in our experience here, we found that selecting it on a monthly basis instead of the 2 or 3 month basis is the easiest way to calculate your price. You'll be able to see other selections for whether you take everything every 3 months or 90 days later on anyway. So for the sake of ease, keep your selector on every 1 month and then adjust the quantity as needed to reflect your full month's usage. Now, in this case, we're going to go off of the 100 microgram standard, and we're going to go to 125 micrograms, and then we're going to double the quantity to 60 a month. This person apparently needs a little bit more help than most. And then once that is done, you click the Add Drug and Dosage button at the bottom of this window, and it will now add it to your drug list, which you can see directly at the bottom of that green box. Now, we're going to take a second here and add another one. This particular drug is going to be a name brand drug. Now, this name brand drug we're going to use here is going to be a real popular one. Some of you guys might recognize it. It's going to be Crestor. Again, it will automatically give you your options once you're typing it in, so you don't have to type in the whole thing. On this one, we'll keep the standard 10 milligram tab, and we'll keep the quantity standard at 30 per month, or 1 per day. Click on the Add Drug and Dosage, and you'll see it has been added to the drug list. Now, at this point, if anyone has any more medicines or anyone falling behind, feel free to pause this video and just try to catch up. For everyone else, we'll go ahead and continue on here. Now, the next part of this screen right here that's really important is the reason I got you to get out your paper and pen earlier. It is going to be your Retrieve My Saved Drug List. Now, in case you need to make any changes in the future, or if anything pops up and you want to see how it's affecting your total prescription picture for you, you're going to want to write down the following numbers. You're going to want to write down the drug list ID verbatim, and you're going to want to write down your password date that shows on there. And you're already going to know your zip code, of course, but you might want to write that down too. Now, that will allow you to go back into the system and pull up your existing drug list without having to re-enter in each individual drug. It's especially helpful for people that are on a whole lot of drugs. Now, once you've done all this, go ahead and click on My Drug List is Complete at the bottom of that green box, and we'll go on to the next page. Now, this is also a very, very important section. It's step 3 of 4, select your pharmacies. This is where you're going to select the pharmacies that you like to go to. Now, for those of you that say I might live in a far-off place that doesn't have a lot of pharmacies in it, it's okay. The default on the pharmacy selector is all the pharmacies that are within a 1 mile radius of your zip code. However, if you have a pharmacy that's farther out, if you look at the top of this green box, you'll be able to see that you can select mileage as far as distance away from your zip code. That allows you to go farther and farther and farther out and get more pharmacies in your list. Now, for the sake of what we have here, we'll just stick with the 1 mile radius, and we're going to select CVS Pharmacy. And for the second pharmacy, which we always recommend you do too, we are going to select Walmart Pharmacy. Now, in our experience here, we have found that Walmart has the largest amount of drug plans that select Walmart as a preferred pharmacy, which can have a really big impact on your prices for certain drugs. So we always recommend that out of your selections, you at least have Walmart for one of them. Now, once you've all done this and gone through and put in the pharmacies that you want to attend, go to the bottom of the green box and click on Continue to Plan Results. Alright, now we're in another section here called Step 4 for Refine Your Plan Results. This is a very simple task we're about to do here. The first thing you're going to do is don't mess with any of the stuff on the left-hand side. Alright, you don't need to. You are going to click on one box and one box only. Only click on the prescription drug plans with original Medicare selector box. Anything else on this page will start bringing up other items like Advantage plans and other headaches that you don't want to deal with. So just select that and then click on the Continue to Health Plan Results button right underneath. Alright, now we are in the area that shows all of your drug plans that have been brought up. As you can see, below the initial analysis, which is going to be original Medicare, you'll start seeing the actual prescription drug plan results. For the zip code that we put in, we're showing 34. Don't worry if you're not showing that amount. Different areas have different amounts of drug plans that operate in that area. So you'll probably see different values and different drug plans if you move to another area. So that's no big deal. Now, the way this comes up is always in order from least expensive total out-of-pocket for the year, including premium, including deductible and copays, to most expensive. So the selection that you see at the very top of the list is the lowest cost option on the market. Now, you don't necessarily have to choose it. You can go ahead and choose any drug plan on this list. However, just to let you know, usually for most people, the best option is right on top. Now, at this point, you can enroll directly in that plan from this list. However, if you wanted to get a more in-depth view of what this plan does and which the pharmacy costs are per the pharmacies that you selected, you can click on the box next to the name of that plan and then hit Compare Plans. This will bring up the plan detail page for this plan. It will give you a full breakdown of all the cost for these plans, even telling you how much CVS pharmacy in this case would cost versus a Walmart versus mail order. If you wanted to break it down even further, go to the middle of this page and hit any of the pharmacies or mail order pharmacy options you want, and you'll be able to see the individual drug costs themselves. Now, if you're satisfied with what you see on here, you scroll down to the bottom, like we have just done, and hit Return to Previous Page. It'll take you back to your general results list. Now, once you're in your list again and you're comfortable with your choice, you're going to hit Enroll next to that plan, and that'll take us to the next pop-up window, which will start you through the enrollment process of your selected plan. For those of you who are doing the annual election period, who are selecting a new drug plan between the times of October 15th and December 7th of every year, the next page that pops up is the basic information, your name, your address, gender. This is all the information that's going to be populated onto the application for you and sent over to the actual drug plan provider by Medicare. It's very important that you're very accurate and correct on all this information. Also, one note on this. Make sure that if you have two addresses, you put your primary address in this area where it says your permanent residence. No P.O. boxes or anything like that. If you have a separate mailing address, make sure that you put that in the proper area too, which is directly below the primary address. Again, you don't want to have your application messing up your results. So make sure that the area where you're putting in this information matches the same zip code and area that you were putting in all of your drug formulary information and all your previous information to find the plan. Now, after this, it's very self-explanatory. It takes you through the general process of just filling in the information and then hitting submit. It's very, very easy to navigate from here. You shouldn't have any problems. I hope this has been a good help to you, and good luck. Thank you.